Hello guys, welcome to another edition of Tips for Dummies. Today I'll be working on a telephone jack. I know these things are almost obsolete. However, for those who still have it, this is an easy way to fix the jack. What happened is that this thing is broken right here, and they don't sell these things anymore, so I'm gonna get rid of it, and I'm going to install this telephone jack. Alright, so I found it on the your hardware store. So this telephone jack, this one right here, it already has the connections right there. I'm going to show you in 1 minute. I need to open it. I'm going to find my knife first. Anyway. Sorry about the camera. I have one stand and it kind of jumps a little bit. But anyway, so this is the jack, the new jack, and you can see how it is in the back. Now this is not very hard to install because they're color coded. If nobody has messed with it, it's color coded. So let's get started. So we're gonna get this out. Okay, so we're gonna get started. We're gonna remove this out of the way. So there's another one right here. I'm gonna look on the back. And there it is. You see? I want you to take a look at on the back. And if you can see right here, the only wires used is the red and yellow. You see? Now they're all connected. They're all connected to. Alright, so it's yellow, red, black, and green. Yellow, red, black, and green. And we're going to check on the back of these, and we got exactly the same thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect exactly as the way it is. Now, I'm going to disconnect each one of the wires. Alright. The reason I'm taking all the bolts completely out, I'm going to throw them away, is because these wires are very sensitive. I don't want for them to mess up. So I'm just getting them all out, so that way we get the bare wire, just like that. Okay. Now, so now what I want to do next is I want to wait to install this, correct? So there is these easy brackets that you can get. They're real easy to install. Just remember that these can only be used with low voltage. With high voltage, you need a box or go according to the rules where you live. Alright, so I'm gonna get started and install this. It's real easy to install, very fast, and probably don't have any issues. So I need to get the tool to get this. Alright, so to install this bracket, the low voltage mounting bracket, the first thing I gotta do is that I have to make sure you don't have a stud on the back. The only stud in here, it's me. So we're gonna get a stud finder. Alright, need to get this out. Alright, so we only need one. It comes with two. We only need one, but oh well, we'll keep the other one. So we have to make sure where the studs are at. Okay. So right here is the edge of the stud going this way. Alright. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to put this somewhere around here so that way I don't touch the stud. Hope you know what I'm talking about. So this is what we do. So what we do is we put this in here, and then we draw the edge on the inside. All right, that's the inside of the edge. That's what we're gonna be cutting, and you might want to go a little bit more than the what just draw. Why? Because you want these things to go inside. All right. So the next thing is to cut that out, and we'll take it from there. Alright guys, again, we're ready to make the cut, and we're gonna use this saw. This is specially made for sheetrock. You don't have to make holes on the sheetrock to start cutting. This is very sharp, be careful. You see this pointy thing? It's kind of like a knife, and what you do is that you can start from the edge and do this, and it goes in right away, real easy. And then we start cutting the hole. See that? How smooth? All right. Once you get it, same thing on the bottom. All right. All edges. Easy, because there's times where the sheetrock is already wet, you know, like here it's kind of weak. You just go easy. All right, so we took all that. I'm gonna have to make a little holes because the wire is sticking out, just like that. Now we're gonna measure these. Gonna get the cables through here. I'm gonna stick this out on like that. And you see these legs, guys, right here? Those legs, that's what is actually gonna hold the plate in place. All you have to do is bend it all the way around the sheetrock like that. Just bend it. You can do it with your finger. It's not as hard. Try to get it as tight as you can. And bingo. You got the bracket for the cover. I think I messed up a little bit because the height of these, but it's alright, it'll work just fine. So now it's time for me to connect the wires. Alright, and as we can see over here, the yellow and black, they were connected, but they were not making any connections. So the yellow and black, it was not used. So I'm gonna connect only the green and the yellow on the back of the from my screwdriver. And I got it. So we're gonna connect the green. Make sure it goes in there good, like that. Make a loop and close it. So we got the green connected. The red, it was kind of rusted. I'm gonna clean it out a little bit. Use a knife if it's rusted, like this one. I don't know why. Just cleaning the copper to be good. Alright, and we're gonna connect the red. As I mentioned it before, they're color coded. If nobody has messed with it, well, then you got lucky. Alright. So we got the telephone jack installed. We're gonna connect the phone to see if it works. And it worked. So everything is good in here. Everything good and ready to go. Okay, connections are made. And all we have to do is put it back. But I'm just gonna leave the yellow and red connected anyway. Just for the hell of it. Just gonna leave it, even though we don't need it, I'm just gonna leave it connected. And I'm gonna put it back on. And that's it. Be right back with you. Alright guys, so I got all the cables. These bolts are over here on the back. You have to remove them from here. And it's time to put it back on the wall. Time to put them on the wall, and we're ready to go, man. That's it. We got a brand new telephone jack installed in the wall, cables and everything. The old one, it's gone, it's trash, and we got a new one. All we have to do is connect the phone and we are ready to go, man. Alright guys, so See you in another edition of Tips for Dummies.